What's going on, you guys? With you guys here, channel show Big Dog back with another one take review. And today I got one for my favorite current anime right now. Okay, My Villain Academia. This episode, well, episode 111. This episode we get Shigaraki's backstory, but before that, there are a couple things that happened before that. Before I get into the Shigaraki backstory, because I think that's pretty much the part that like pretty much stole everything. We finally get like everything is clear to him now. It's like his memory has been completely blurred. I don't know if that was a psychological thing that he did to himself, or it just kind of happened and he pretty much basically forgot what happened to him over time. But yes, that's everything is clear. Like play just like a movie. He knows everything that happened and what happened to him, and it's tragic in all honesty because I'm gonna get to that in a minute, but obviously he's still fighting Re-Destro, and we found out what Re-Destro's quirk is. His quirk is stress. The more stress he like builds up, the stronger he gets. I promise you, if I had Re-Destro's quirk, I probably would be able to take over the world. I'm just being quite simple with it, but why he's fighting Shigaraki is something he discovers. Is like Shigaraki is constantly like still in his head, thinking about his past and things are coming back to him, and he's in a tough situation because Re-Destro has his hands. It looks like he breaks his hand just so Shigaraki can't touch it, but Shigaraki gets two fingers on him and it starts to decay, and Re-Destro throws him. He's like, damn. Maybe I shouldn't have underestimated this dude. He's in a tough situation back against the wall. He's trying to put your back on the floor. Because that's the exact situation that he's in. And just like, okay, this guy's quirk is developing throughout this fight. But it's like, okay, well, mine is. He basically like, yo, that's cool. But mine is doing the same thing. He's at. Videstro's right now is at 80%. He said 80% liberation. That's what he said. So we know he still has more to go, but he still hit Shigaraki with an attack. He said he's been practicing since he was younger. Shigaraki did manage to do some stuff where he didn't have to take on the full grunt of the attack. But even just looking at him, it's just like, damn, Shigaraki is. It's like the fight in him, and like his fighting ability even improved during this, and it reminds me of Bro. Like he's learning as he fights. You know what I'm saying? When Vegeta's fighting, I'm just like, damn. You really enjoying what Shigaraki is becoming because that's what you kind of want to see, and I like that. Most of the time when you get a villain, they've already been established for a long time. Unless they like grow up next to like the MC and then go off and do their own thing. For the most part, the villain typically always is established. And Shigaraki kind of has always been a villain, but not to the point of where he's developing more. Most like you don't see that often, and like the way my hero does it, it does so well because not only do you sympathize with him, you see their progression. You see like, and then later on, once they actually, as they go up against the heroes, you be like, okay, yeah, I saw this progression from this character. I could completely understand why he's able to do this or that thing, you know. And so, a couple other things that was going on is that the politician is continuing like his quirk. I figured his quirk was something where he talks and like it motivates people to make them stronger. Yes, but what they didn't plan on was Big G coming through. Giga. I just can't call him Big G, man. I can never get his Giga shows up and he's like dominating stuff. But I don't know if he's looking for Shigaraki or he knows that Shigaraki's actually out doing something. Maybe he might get a glimpse of Shigaraki versus Re-Destro, and then he'll be like, yeah, this is somebody I can follow behind or something like that. I'm kind of wondering how that relationship is going to switch up because I think that is definitely important to where we move forward in the story because everybody is starting to like not even that they didn't acknowledge Shigaraki more. It's just that they're acknowledging why this is the guy they're following. Twice did it. Toga did it, and not Toga. Spinner was on the way to doing it, but I think they're saving some more stuff with Spinner because Spinner's still like, what do I have? I'm going to have to prove my worth and stuff like that. Like, cause he kind of felt like a nobody, and like he's surrounded by a lot of people, and his only power is I didn't know his only quirk was the fact that he can like do what a gecko that he's a gecko. That's it. Like I don't even know what boost he can get added to that. Like Is he gonna be able to like turn invisible? That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking he's gonna be able to turn invisible, like that, because I can't think of or like camouflage or something. Because I can't really think of anything. I don't even know if geckos do that. I think geckos do that, but like I don't even know what else I can like imagine him doing at this point. So I'm waiting for him to acknowledge Shigaraki, and as well as Dabi and I can't think of the magic dude name for nothing. Yeah, yeah. I don't know if that was. I don't know necessarily if he gonna get one because it don't feel like they've been building up towards him. Kind of feel like they've been definitely been building up towards one with Spinner. But nonetheless, the biggest thing that happened this episode, obviously, we get Shigaraki's backstory. The fact that Shigaraki wanted to be a hero. He was just like any other normal kid with dreams and aspirations of being a hero. But his daddy wasn't going for that because his dad is the daughter of Nana Shimura. And we find out why his dad doesn't like heroes. Because she basically abandoned her duties as a parent to be a hero and save people. And she ended up, we don't know how, I don't think we know how she died, but I'm assuming it was something revolving hero related work. So he missed out on his mother. So in his mind, like hero, talking about heroes is taboo in his household. That's and one of the things I like about this is he kind of like shows what Koda possibly could have became if Koda would have never met Deku, because Koda hated heroes too, because he lost his parents the same way. Koda could have been just like Shigaraki, or not even just like Shigaraki's dad, like to hate heroes for for because they lost somebody to him. I like Deku changed that whole thing, that whole concept for him. Nobody was there to change that for Shigaraki. Not only that, he was there. He's like, yo, I love heroes. I want to be a hero. They was playing heroes with his sister. And then she lied and got him in trouble because she the one who started it. But like he would always get in trouble for like, yo, I want to playing heroes, talk about heroes and stuff like that. Like he would get put in time out. His dad wasn't going for it, and like his family had his back, but at the same time they weren't stopping his dad from like. It's like y'all don't do anything to him. Y'all don't say anything to him. Like he only thing I want to be a hero. I want to be involved in it, but y'all not saying nothing. I don't even know anything that I don't even know if my grandma was a hero. Like y'all ain't giving me no reason. I get it. Like y'all are there for me. It looks like y'all are there for me, but you're not. Like you let this dude continue to like put me down. Like when Shigaraki quirk actually manifested, when his sister was coming outside to apologize, and Shigaraki just he grabbed the dog, and when he killed the dog, it's like okay, he doesn't know because in his mind there is a villain doing this. It's not him. It's a villain doing it. He grabbed his sister and killed her. Like, what do you think? What do you think? His mother. And Shigaraki looks at it one way. He looks at it like those people weren't helping him. But it seems like I think they actually did care about him. You know, I do think they care. I do think his family cared about him. It's just, you know, the father was the money maker. Like that's what he was, the money maker. He was the head of the household. Everything was his. Like he built the house, all of that. So he's in a tough spot. Like Shigaraki's in a tough spot, and like the family's in a tough spot because like, but like the mother was reaching out to grab Shigaraki. Didn't even touch her. He touched the ground. It decayed under him, which decayed her and the mother. And I'm just like, wow, damn. Like he's crying. Like he that's not what he wanted to do. He wasn't a bad kid at all. Like he was a good kid. It's just that's one of those things we think about, like certain quirks you're born with, and Shigaraki's story I feel like connects to so many other characters' story, or just like what so many other characters possibly could have been. I'm thinking to Shinzo. Like Shinzo basically had a villain quirk, you know, and that's but he turned into a hero. Like Shigaraki didn't have that guidance. Shigaraki didn't have that. Like everybody he had died, And the other, while they were alive, he was shunned from even talking about being a hero. So, and then when you get the quirks manifest, like decay, I'm sorry, that's a villain quirk. You just look at it like, yeah, that's something a villain would have. He ends up killing, like, once his dad looked at him and hit him with the pipe, obviously, like, his looks gonna change. Everything changes then. Everything changes. Everything. Like, you look at me like I'm a monster. Like, I don't, like, I couldn't control, like, he couldn't control what he was doing. Couldn't control it. Nothing. But didn't matter. So you get to that moment where Shigaraki just like, I knew I was gonna kill him. I knew I was gonna kill him. It's like you kind of understand it. You kind of understand it. I think I don't necessarily put the blame on the dad. I think it actually goes back to Nana because she started this cycle. Like, hero work is important, but if you don't take care of home, like, what's to stop your kids from, like, your kid, like, and you've seen this so many times, like, even people with like even great jobs, it's like, okay, they're out there working their ass off, but it's like you never have time to spend with your family. So then you wonder why your child ends up how they is, and like that's pretty much what happened with Shigaraki. I mean, not Shigaraki, but his dad. And then you pass, he passed his beliefs on down to the kid. When the kid don't agree with him, because the kid don't understand, and he didn't tell him like what, like the history behind this, like fucked up situation for everybody. Now you have a dead family. But the one thing, weird thing about it, there's only 8 hands on Shigaraki. There's 8 hands. Grandma, mama, grandpa, daddy. His sister's hands aren't on him. I don't know if that's by design or because I was thinking like maybe it's just on the people hands he have on him are the people that he actually he didn't touch. But then I thought about it. I'm like he grabbed his dad by the face. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, nah, that can't be it. So I don't know what's up with that. I guess I always go back and read the chapter. I haven't read it yet though. I'll go back and read it, and I know I'm gonna watch the episode again. But I'm gonna go back and see just to like make sure, just to see. You know what I'm saying? And like the episodes earlier when they were talking about, I think when my Villain Academia first started, I think we saw something about like him talking about the hands and stuff like that. So I'm gonna go back and watch that just to, you know, get like a little bit of clarification. But like my Villain Academia, this is killing it, like killing it, and like the build up is so like just special because it makes you just really excited for the stuff you about to see later on when the villains actually go up against heroes. Like right now they just fighting against other people with like different ideas, but like I'm ready to see them go up against like the actual heroes, and like now people's morals and things gonna be put to the test. And you've seen these guys like go through so much together. You're gonna have to make sure like you can't just put them up against any hero and expect me to root for the hero. You're gonna have to put them against somebody that I have like some kind of connection to, like Aizawa, Deku, fucking Endeavor. You know what I'm saying? It's people like that, people that you actually have some kind of connection to. Because right now I'm connecting with these villains and they ain't missing. Like 100%. Like they not missing. They going perfect from the field right now. So my Villain Academia has not missed. They are perfect from the field. Straight buckets. But you guys let me know what y'all thought about this episode down in the comments. Hit that like button, subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching the video. Hope you guys staying safe, and I'll catch up with you guys later.